All right, Mr. Thomas Sir Sushi 1262. This is the 4080 Super running on the 5900X. Let's see how bottleneck this one is at 4K, because that's where we're at. So I'll go ahead and show you the settings. Right here. Video is 4K. We do not have any of these technologies on. And then our graphics, we are set to extreme, even with ray tracing at extreme. So let's see. On game like Forza Racing. Looking pretty good to me. Over 100 frames a second at 4K. What did you say he was at? Let's see, 100 and 120. Interesting. It's crazy how I'm getting pretty much the same frame rate. Wow. Turn on some good old freaking DLSS. Shoot, okay, 100 frames a second. Feels so good now, I just want to play. I mean, we've gotten up to what, like 109? Oh, look at that, look at that. There we go, 116, 117 is our highest so far, 119. We got a 119er. No, we got a 19. Oh, we got a 120. Oh no, we got a 120er. Huh. Oh no, man, I guess we are getting the exact same frame rate you were saying. On our good old 5900X, bro. That's why I take every single thing that people say to me with a grain of salt. It's not that I don't trust you or don't believe you or any of that stuff. It's just we all have like our own things, man. Like we all have our own setups. And I mean, to try to, you know, tell somebody that their stuff is. That's why I don't like it when people say that stuff, man. Like, you have to buy, when you buy your PC stuff, you have to, like, you'll have to find, if it works for you and you're happy and you can play. I was just saying that it was just kind of weird that, like, I was getting pretty, like, I get a really good experience on the 7900 XT. And everybody was telling me I need to buy a 4080, I need to buy a 4080. And so I did. And I'm just like, guys, come on, man, like, the 7900 XT is very good. I mean, you go out of your way to try to trash that thing to prop up like NVIDIA, and it's like, dang, dude, you could be happy with the 7900 XT and pay $700. You could pay less money and have a dang good experience that would absolutely blow you away. But for some reason, everybody just needs to prop up NVIDIA to make sure that like AMD looks bad or something. I don't get it. Like, I really don't get the people. I don't. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm actually pretty grateful that I tried AMD. It helped me learn a lot about PC gaming. And this is why I trust my own eyes more than what people say. Like Digital Foundry broke me at that. Trying to tell me, like, oh yeah, this and that, and yeah. Digital Foundry is the reason why I just trust my own eyes more. Because I clearly think certain stuff looks better than they do. Yeah, I'm not finding no bottleneck. Again, all I said was it wasn't like a super big jump over 7900 XT, and people start freaking out on me again. You can't say that. You have to say it's way better than an AMD card. You have to say that, like everybody else says. You have to say that, and you have to talk about ray tracing, and you have to talk about DLSS and all of this stuff. When at the end of the day, guys, as long as you can play your video games and they feel good and they're fun to play. I mean, look at this. Now we're getting down into the 80s. That must be that bottleneck creeping back up. Or maybe this is just a little bit heavier of a section. I mean, this game runs incredible on my 7900 XT. Like, I was blown away, man. I was actually running it at 6K and downsampling to 1440p because it absolutely looks incredible. This looks incredible too. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, these were the 7900 XT, the 7900 XTX, the 4080, the 4080 Super, and the 4090 are very, very good GPUs that deliver a solid experience. But whereas you're at 100 on this, you know, on like a 7800 XT or 4070 Super, you're still like pretty good. Like you're probably at like 70 frames a second, you know, 80 frames a second. So you're spending an extra like couple $100, a few $100 in most cases, $400 or $500 more for literally 20 frames. That's basically what I'm saying. And I don't know, man. Like, I just don't know if, you know, if most people would be happy with that. Like, obviously, you're going to feel a lot better having 100 frames than you are 70 frames, for sure. Especially in a racing game like this. I mean, and especially, but once you turn on DLSS and freaking, you know, frame generation and stuff, then you're not even going to really be able to tell the difference, because you're going to be pushing enough frames to where you don't really feel it nor see it after a certain point. So that's why I recommend a mid-range freaking PC, because once you use the technologies, the experience gets significantly better with less money. You're at a better position. You know, I just think it's funny when people sit and try to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, I'm a gamer. I can see this stuff with my own eyes. Certain things make me happy. Certain things, you know what I mean? And having the ability and being open-minded enough to try lower-end stuff to see how that experience really feels and what I can do and what I can push to get from that. That's exciting. That's way exciting. Spending $700 or $600 on a 4070 Super or $500 on a 7800 XT and still getting a high-end experience by using like FSR or DLSS or something like that, that's pretty freaking sweet. Especially when you spend that extra money, when you spend double the amount for a card like this, and you can you're barely going up to, you know. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like you spend $600 on a 4070 Super, you get basically 20 frames or so less than what this one's pushing right now. Actually, I think it might be less than 4K on this one. I would have to look, but what I'm saying is, once you turn on once you turn on like frame generation and DLSS and all of that, like, it gets a lot harder. That technology blurs the line a lot, and it really does make people feel like they're getting a better a better experience than what they would. That's why they push these technologies so hard. That's why all the other content creators and reviewers and everything push that stuff so hard, is because they want you to buy that mid-range. There's not a lot of money in the top-end GPUs. It's all in that mid-range space because that's where people can afford it. So they really, really, really try to push that stuff really hard. But they know that there's like some people that are just going to go out there and buy this expensive stuff, and you know, that's why they double the price on it. It's just crazy. They're like, yeah, let's get those wells, man. But I think most people would be pretty satisfied with mid-range GPUs, because I am. If I'm happy with them, and I can barely see like a freaking huge upgrade over those GPUs to be running something twice the price more expensive, I think that a lot of people would be able to see that. But, yeah, I don't know. You guys just tell me I'm crazy all the time, and I'm just trying to help you guys figure out, you know, some of this stuff and figuring it out for myself at the same time. I think this is a great experience in the 4080 Super with a 5900X. I don't feel bottlenecked. I don't feel like I'm at a disadvantage. I'm not stuttering. I don't got any freaking screen issues or anything like that. I'm ranging from 120 down to just over 80 frames a second. So I am perfectly okay with that. That is a solid experience in my book without any upscaling at all. So, all right, Thomas. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends, and have a good night.